morning.
Good morning.
Hey.
Wait, hold it. Who am I fishing with?
With Mr. James Duplex.
Who the hell are you?
Who am I? I'm Mark Zona. Can't you tell by the hat? T-shirt, Mark Zona t-shirt, Mark Zona hat. Welcome to the Mark Zona Awesome Fishing Show.
So,
World's greatest fishing show. I think they changed the name. Anyways.
I don't care who the hell you are. Are we going to catch some fish?
I don't know. I don't. As soon as I say we're going to slaughter them, we won't catch anything. We went here yesterday. We had a blast, and they needed fish for the fish fry. And we know this lake well enough. We thought this is a place to come. So we did. We got 10 fish to eat, and the other boat that was here got 10 fish to eat. They had a great day. We had a great day. We're going to try and have a great day today, and that's exactly what we're going to do.
And what's our approach going to be? Are we going to do a lot of trolling today?
We're going to jig fish the weed line.
Jig fish?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We're going to use drop shots, mostly. That's going to be our deal.
And you're going to show us how to do that?
I hope so.
Okay.
All right.
You know what I like to say?
Let's go get them.
Let's go get them.
Yep. We got, you know what? You can't catch them.
Unless you're out here.
If you're not out here.
You're not out here.
If you're sitting in the living room watching this, it's too bad.
Yeah, you got nothing.
You can't
catch nothing.
I'm hoping we can position the boat correctly, and I hope we get them on the first set of casts.
All right. Let's go get them, John.
Let's go get them. There we go. Little one.
Got one.
You got one too?
Yeah. Oh, that's not a little one either.
No, mine's not little either. Oh, that's a nice weed. See the difference?
Yeah, there he is.
All right, I'm beginning to wonder. Good one?
I don't know. No.
Better than before.
Yeah.
A little bit better than before.
Yeah.
Look at that weed following him.
Yeah. You got going there, John?
I just happened to.
You think we got a double going here?
I don't know.
I'm thinking we got a double.
Mine's over by yours.
No, mine's over by yours.
Look at that.
Look at that. Look at
Nice
that double
fish.
there, sir.
Beauty. That's a nice one.
Let's see.
Look at that
Two nice
one.
ones there, huh?
I believe you got me, buddy.
What do we got there, John?
I believe you got me.
Got a double there, yeah. Nice job. Nice job. Thanks for putting me on the fish, sir.
Nice weed line fish.
Yep. Yep.
Come on. There we go. See, all I had to do was
Talk to him.
ask him.
Just talk to him. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a jumper. Oh, that's a pig.
Love it.
Nice fish.
Blast.
Nice fish. You remember? Go ahead.
You know Buck Perry invented a drop shot, don't you?
No, I didn't realize it.
He talks about putting a heavy weight on the bottom and putting a hook, attaching it to your line, a big hook, and maybe sticking a piece of soft plastic or tearing off a piece of your t-shirt and sticking it on there. It wouldn't matter. And here we are 50 years later fishing drop shots. I mean, he mentioned that before anybody did. Cold front conditions. Slow down, fish slower, fish on in and around the spots. Catch what you can catch. Be happy. I know what you're thinking. This shirt makes me look fat.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was thinking that, really. I was thinking, and you always look fatter on a video. Now, John, I guess I should ask you this. Do you expect to catch a large number of fish in one spot doing this?
Absolutely. If they're there, absolutely. I think we caught 7 yesterday from one spot. It wasn't the time of day where we was catching the great big ones, but absolutely. That's why every time I hook a good one, I put it on spot lock and sit there for a while. We caught 3 off that last one.
Yep.
You could easily catch 10 or 15. Most of the bigger fish will be on or near the points where it drops off to the deepest water. But on the natural lakes, you can have fish on the inside.
You mean
turns.
like that?
Yeah, like just like that, Jim. You can have fish on the inside turns, you can have them on the points, and you can have them in between.
This looks like a good one. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee.
Want me getting for you?
Yep.
I could lose him for you too.
Yeah, well, you know what's going to happen? I got that rod real close to your face.
Nice fish. 17-incher.
You fished with John Bales, or I should say Mark Zona. I'll put you on a fish, okay? No doubt about it. No doubt about it. That's a sweet one. That's a sweet fish.
This area of the lake, we fished it for the first time yesterday. The most impressive thing about this area, it has a wider, more broader, it's farther out from the shoreline than anything along here. Then you have an inside turn there and a couple little fingers here and a point here and an inside turn up there. It's a bigger, wider flat, and it can house more fish. And it's got like 5 spots where you can catch them. So it's a real impressive structure.
So the bigger the structure, the more fish it's going to hold.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you add in that flat. Is that a fish?
Yep. Yep.
Well, that looks like a good one.
I hope so. He was a little bit deeper.
It's not a giant, but it's a beautiful fish.
Look at that rascal. He's getting pretty. Take him all day long. Beauty.
Nice job, John.
Thank you, Jim. Someone's on her when I picked her up. Feels okay too. This lake's got a good population of fish. Look at that fat, chunky rascal. Love it, man. Jim, I'll show you where I got him.
Like that. Oh, I just let it sit there and I hit it. That's better. Not a big fish, but let's get my run back.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh. You know, I just felt them ticking. Look at, oh. No, please tell me no. Right on the dock.
All right, I'm going to ask you a simple question. Did you not know that pier was there?
You know what? I don't remember.
Did you not know that pier was there? Huh?
I wanted to get close to it. I didn't want to
What?
get on it. Just get me over there, okay? Just get me over
I
there.
think you need to turn the camera and show everybody what you did. What did we just get done talking about? Huh? This is why these people come out and yell at us.
I got it. I got it. Okay, no damage to the dock. No damage to the dock.
Look there. I got me one. Jim. Look at that.
Yeah, you're right. This was the spot, John. This is the spot. I'm glad you waypointed this spot with all the big ones.
Oh man.
Why didn't you say something? I would have got the net.
Well, I don't know why you just sat there on your duff when I'm fighting this thing. Thanks a lot, man.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Can you even see it?
Yeah.
Yes, thanks, buddy. I won't tell anybody you did that.
Oh, that is a fish. That is a fish. I got one.
I hope it's bigger than the one I caught. Oh, it's a nice one.
It's a nice one. Here's a jumper.
Nice.
Here's a jumper and a tugger. Yeah. That'll work.
Way to go, Jimmy.
Thank you, John.
How long did you drag that one?
Jim, about 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Sometimes I'm slow on the recognition part.
I think we caught 3 of those on one spot. Bang, bang, bang.
Really?
Yeah.
Ned or drop shot?
Drop shot.
Yeah. I got mine on a Ned rig. He got his on a drop shot. So.
Yep.
Got some good smell on her hands.
Yeah. We're going to catch one right here.
Go for it.
Got to get a little closer to the raft.
You can cast right up on the dock.
Story there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's never happened to John. Like it's never happened to John.
Right.
Not on video.
Yeah. You know what? They must have just put that dock in. It wasn't in there yesterday.
We got some nice video today.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Of John, anyway.
Yeah.
No, that's not all true. I'd like to see a 21-incher. Uh-oh.
Yep, got it.
That's a nice one.
Yeah. That'll work.
Might be better than I thought. Yes, it is.
It's a good one.
That's something this area never produced at all yesterday. Look at there. A little bit better. Nice fish. I'll take it. About an 18-incher.
Yep.
Nice. Getting better now. Getting a lot better now. Yep, he's okay. Another fatty. fish right now. I'll take that.
Oh, he's a good one.
Go. It's a decent one.
Nice one. There he is. There he is.
It's a rock bass.
Yeah, it is.
Rocco.
Yeah. There he is. Jesus.
Rock bass. Not this time. You got the big one this time, and I got the little one. Whose is bigger?
Here, put that in there.
Can you see? Look at that.
Look
Nice.
at that. Yeah.
Hey, wait. Now.
That's a good one. They count.
Okay. Nice.
My line's kind of wrapping around the end,
Well,
and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but
nothing. What happens is, watch your worm as you're reeling it up. Your worm's going like this, and you're twisting your line all the way up. So, the next time you rig a drop shot rig, about a foot above this, put a number 10 barrel swivel.
I thought about putting a swivel on
Do it, and it won't.
Because it's messing me. I've messed up quite a few casts, and throw the worm off, and somebody told me to get this one.
Yeah, I know. I think you about.
Is that the Dobbins?
Yeah, this is the same rod as I got. I told him to buy it,
He gave me the number.
and he went nuts. He told me I couldn't tell his wife. She still doesn't know, does she?
She
Well,
might
she'll know after this. She'll know after this.
That's you gotta.
She'll know after this.
Love you, honey.
Yeah.
May I have your forgiveness? That's how come I didn't bring a TV with.
Uh-oh. This is one for the camera. Not quite. Better than what we've been catching.
That's a good fish.
Yeah, it's okay.
Don't let that angler trainer see you.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what. It's bigger. Okay. Nice one.
I got him out of there.
Nice one.
Yep. That looks like a northern pike scar
Yep.
to me, because I got him on both sides.
Okay.
Look at that.
Yep.
Nice. Well, I'm glad you made it, buddy.
I got no rhythm today. I got no rhythm.
Feels good.
It's a good one.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. Stocky. Look at that. What a nice fish. Beautiful. Oh, what's... This is going to be a proper release. No
Got it.
penalty. If we happen to hook a fucking 5-pounder and lose it,
I got one. Finally.
we just got done fishing this. Hey, right now they're all great. So what did we just prove?
Just prove that I know what I'm doing. I've named this fish Finally. Finally, I caught another one. Finally. Thank you, finally. John, we're out here at the Muskegon outing, 2019 Muskegon outing, and we put in 2 days on this lake. Tell us a little bit about the lake and what we did and how we did it.
Well, this lake's pretty daggone clear. It's connected to Lake Michigan. Most of the bass seem to be weed line related. And when I mean weed line related, I mean no deeper than the base of the weeds. And those will go to about 14, 15. They're either at that depth or shallower. We never caught, in 2 days of catching 125 fish, we never caught one fish outside the deep weed line more than one hop. You know, one hop outside the deep weed line. So, and we've been fishing this for 3 or 4 years, and it's the same every time we come here. Got a lot of fish, a lot of small to medium-sized fish, a lot of 14 to 18-inch fish. Occasionally, yesterday, Chase got a 21-inch, and Tom got a 19-inch.
And Scott Duff got a 19-inch
Scott got a
today,
19-inch today, his first fish of the day. And we probably had a half a dozen fish, 16 to 18 inches probably. Maybe a few more, but we just drop shot the outside edge or jig fish the outside edge, and either hold the boat outside and cast in or hold over the top of the weeds and cast out. The biggest problem with doing that, the latter, is when you hook a good fish, if you're sitting on top of the thick weeds, you have a hard time landing them if they get you in the weeds. So most of the time we sit out and cast in, make a short pitch for most of the time.
What's your setup for the drop shot?
I just use a 1/2 ounce sinker and about a foot up, put my #1 hook, Gamakatsu, a drop shot hook, and any kind of plastic worm, 4 to 6 inches long will work. Nose hook it like you do a night crawler.
And how do you fish it? Because I'm sitting right next to you. I'm using the same stuff. You're out fishing me 10 to 1.
Well, you just throw it out. It's sometimes they want it moved fast, and you can move it all the time. And dude, we've had terrible weather conditions last couple days. I mean, it stinks.
What was the weather temperature yesterday morning?
Yesterday morning it was 54 degrees on the way here. I mean, it's cold. It's a severe front. And then we just slowed down, and a lot of times it's give the worm a little action and stop it, and then just leave it sit there. And sometimes I'll pick it up on just sitting there. But the main thing is we fished around the main lake points. There's I could probably count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, 7 of them on that shoreline alone. And then there's 2 decent ones here, a big flat at that end. It's a solid wide flat of a good weed line.
And that's where we started 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we never fished that much over there because it was, back then the weed line was almost non-existent over there. So we just never fished it. We stayed on this shoreline and that flat, and that produced all the fish. But this year that shoreline has a real distinct good weed line, and all the points over there are produced. And it's always the best spot. It's always where it makes a finger and drops off the sharpest and the deepest. That's always where the biggest fish were. And then when you followed past that, if you went to the inside turns, there was a lot of fish on the inside turns. So you have an inside turn, catch them, a point, catch them, go a little further, inside turn, catch them again, go to the next spot, catch them on the inside turn, the point, the next inside turn, pretty much all the way down the lake.
Do you have a map of this lake, John?
There is no map of the lake.
No map of the lake. And
Nope.
yet we're able to get 125 fish in 2 days.
Well, they weren't giants, but they were what the conditions allowed us to catch, you know? I mean, we've seen people here today that caught nothing.
Yep. And we saw spoon pluggers that made some good catches.
Yeah, I
Scott
think-
Duff made some good catches.
Scott had in the 30,
Yep.
and
Chase
Chase,
and Dan
yeah,
Imhoff made a
Yep.
good catch. Sean made a good catch.
Sean Nicodemus has got quite a few today.
Yep.
And we're all doing the same thing.
All doing the same thing, all approaching it the
Yep.
same way. We talked about it at the after dinner last night, and a lot of guys said that they would come out, and those guys who did come out and followed your suggestions have been very successful.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah. So that's
I mean,
what it's all about.
It requires a little bit of basic knowledge of structure, how to work a trolling motor, and how to present a lure. It's
that's
just not
it.
rocket science, that's for sure. But the more you do it, the better you get.
John, I had a great 3 days fishing with you, and I want to thank you for the invite, and way to go.
Hey, great partner.
Yeah, and we know that you can't catch them unless you're
Out there.
out there, and we were out here. and
Yep.
put in
I
our
would
time.
say let's go get him, but let's go home.
Yeah,
I want
let's
to go
go
home
home.
and sleep in my own bed.
I'll second that.
Thanks for
I'll
the
second
company.
that emotion.
Good company.
You're very welcome. Thanks for inviting me. All right, it's a wrap,
That's
and
a wrap.
thank you.
Buck Perry. Thank you, Buck. Couldn't do any of this without you.